We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the All-Stars and the All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, you can see by the results, we're right back where we started from. When you're tied after 4, Game 5 is always critical. You don't want to get stuck needing to win the final 2 to move on. So the winner of this one is going to get a huge leg up on winning this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Walker Lockett gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Leading off for Ireland, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
First pitch on its way. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike.
First pitch, 7-0-6.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3.
At the plate, Luis Arias, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lockett, playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out. Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
The 2023 World Baseball Classic Finals Game 5, games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Arias leads off first with 1 away. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit
the
off the edges, but he gets the
World
respect not
Baseball
only from the
Classic
pitchers,
Finals Game
but
5
from the players
matchup is
because
now
his
live
zone is
streaming on
consistent.
GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. Now the relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Outside and low, 3-0.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Now at the plate, Max Kepler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is pulled into right, and this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now the 0-1. Second and third here, 1 man out. Hard on the ground toward short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Settling in now, Willians Astudillo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
3 runs already home here. And it's 1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
1-1. Is a ball high and inside.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The All-Stars lead this one 3-0. Devin Smeltzer has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Now in the box, Danny Santana. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Here's an off-speed pitch called for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Line drive to center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second. Not shortstop. Andres Jimenez.
Now at the plate, Andres Jimenez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's out.
1 out, nobody on. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Batting third.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Lamont Wade.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Second inning, fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Now the 2-1 pitch. fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Ready now, Devin Smeltzer. A textbook sack bunt situation here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
From the belt, the pitch, and he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul, 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. He's set. Here it comes. Soft liner toward first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Standing in now, Luis Arias. No balls and a strike to count. Runners are at first and third, one away. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Arias is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Davis camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
The bat, number 11.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On now to the bottom of the second. Ireland is on top, 3-0. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Fouled away. The 1-1. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And there's one down now.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Jose Ramos.
Here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. A dive and oh, he can't hang on. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So coming to the plate, J.D. Davis trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Base hit into right center.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate. Usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Miguel Sano as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
The third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Fastball just missed above the zone.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Hit hard on the ground to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty, one man out. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two. Swing and a liner, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Striding into the box, Carlos Santana. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Conforto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Bottom of the inning now, and up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis
The left
Cespedes.
fielder, Yoenis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box now, Walker Lockett. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, center
Now
fielder.
at the plate, Danny Santana hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
From the stretch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Andres Gimenez the next to bat. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Line, but speared on a hop. One there. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Willians Astudillo.
Williams Astudillo.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-0 home. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Santana is right there, 1 down. Striding in, Lamont Wade reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as they move on top 4-0.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
At the plate now, Devin Smeltzer. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. Let's still take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the fourth coming up. The All-Stars lead it 4-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hard hit toward the hole, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Now a throw over and the runner back safely. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
He swings and grounds it to short.
To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there. 1 away.
Now battle.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Ramos gathers it, and the throw is in time. Polanco is retired. 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Digging in, Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Leading off for British Columbia, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder to the track. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer here in the series. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have zero quitting them. They're going to battle until the last out. And with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging this series.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto.
And he hits it hard to the right side.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in, Yoenis Cespedes. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. It's taken for strike 2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. The next 3-2. Hit in the air to left. Left fielder is on the move. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Quincy Hilliard will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hilliard.
In there, no balls and a strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A ball and a strike. This is popped up. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. A one-run is in to score on the play. Into the box, Danny Santana. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. 5 innings complete. Ireland is out in front here, 4-2. Michael Wacha takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Michael Wacha.
At the plate, Max Kepler.
Leading off for Ireland, the right fielder, Max.
Here comes the first pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
So now Carlos Santana. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That evens it up, 1-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. His career line against Wacha, he's 2 for 3. Here comes the 1-0. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
To the plate now, Lamont Wade, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. The set, here's the 0-1.
1-1.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Set to deal on 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Devin Smeltzer. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Standing in, Andres Gimenez. And Dan he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. And that's the first out. So here's Jeff McNeil, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Pulled toward right center field. Kepler's on his horse. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So here's Pete Alonso. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
That's through when he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Game 5 moves to the 7th inning now. Ireland leads this one 4-2. Here's Byron Buxton now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it's fouled away. 1-1. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready once again, Luis Arias. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Santana is there. 2 gone. Standing in, Jorge Polanco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Popped up. Davis has room in foul territory, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Pedro Strop gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
1-1 to count. Slow roller left side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. J.D. Davis the next to bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Fouled away. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Polanco. And there are 2 away now. At the plate, Michael Conforto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in, Miguel Sano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Miguel Sano.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Santana is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting,
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Now the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
now batting, the first
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now here's the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Trevor May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready for another shot now. Yoenis Cespedes. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Robinson Cano will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Robinson Cano.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Jake Marisnick will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 16.
Digging in to try it again, Danny Santana. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. None out. Runners at first and second. And low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Andres Jimenez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
David Hernandez enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. At the plate, Jeff McNeil, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Two down, runners at first and second. Ball to strike there, 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. High chopper to third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Jake Marisnick remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field.
Number 16, Jake.
Seth Lugo enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Willians Astudillo, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2. Towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Riding in once again, Lamont Wade. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. And that's the second out. Josh Donaldson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Taylor Rogers comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Unable to find the zone with the slider. This ball will be chopped foul. Rogers has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. So striding forward now, J.D. Davis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Wind up. Here comes the 1-0. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The All-Stars pulled ahead 3-2 in this World Series and are now just a single win away from a championship. Devin Smeltzer is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the home team, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.